Brian Downs here again. How are you doing today? So this is the second part in the team series, and the second element of team is engagement. So I want to offer three things that you can do and think about in relation to engaging the people on your team and actually within your organization as well. So if we think about, when does engagement start? Well, engagement starts before you hire somebody. In some cases, before they even apply for a job. Your organization is putting out employer branding or culture PR, as I call it, and this is telling a story. This is telling a story of what it's like to work for your organization. The question is, are you keeping those promises? Because that's what you're doing. You're making promises. Are you keeping the promises? Are you living the values that you espouse within the organization? Because if you're not, a broken promise will cut engagement immediately. I'm not exaggerating here. A broken promise will cut it immediately, and it's a challenge to win that back. And it's a particular challenge then if you're not living the values, that somebody is having to readjust to a whole new set of values that they weren't expecting. The second one is, are you hiring well? So what I mean by this is, are you hiring people with the competencies, the skills, the enthusiasm, the attitude that's needed to be part of your team? Because very often, and particularly now, when we're doing our best to attract the best talent, there can be a tendency to just settle. Take somebody who you know might not be quite right, in the hope that you can get them right. And my challenge here would be to work harder, to take a little bit longer, to take your time a little bit more if you can, because whoever you hire into a new team has an impact on the entire team, not just that individual. The third point is, are the people on your team heard? Are they valued? Are they included? Do they feel like they're part of something? Because for most people going to work, they want to feel part of something. And as leaders, that's down to us to create the culture in which that happens. So when people present with an idea, that we hear that idea, that we give it a fair hearing, that we challenge it, that we discuss it, that we bounce it around. Okay, it might not be something that we run with, but at least we've given it some attention and some time and some care. And in doing so, encouraging that person to come with new ideas. Or when somebody has a problem, is that heard? Or is it just fobbed off? Fobbing off a problem can create an absolute rift in a team, because these are the elephants in the room. If it's not talked about, it becomes an elephant in the room, and it does fester away. So there's just three things that you can start to think about and you can start to do to develop engagement in your team, that being the second part or second element of the team model. Thank you very much for listening. I'm Brian Downs.